downtown Cincinnati between midnight and 12:30 earlier in southeastern Indiana. Let's start with the big satellite picture. Look at the big counterclockwise swirl out in Missouri. It's a big upper level low, and the strong line of thunderstorms now in central Indiana down to about Louisville headed our way. Here's a closer look. You can see those thunderstorms screaming towards Cincinnati at about 50 miles per hour. It's a long line. It won't miss us. You may see winds 60 to 70 miles per hour. Torrential rains, hail, and isolated tornadoes are possible with this line of thunderstorms right around midnight. The muted red color, that's a tornado watch until 5 o'clock in the morning. The orange color, well, that's severe thunderstorm warnings, and the bright red color, that's tornado warnings. So to the west of Cincinnati, a few tornado warnings and a few severe thunderstorm warnings as well. Here's a look at live precision Doppler 12 HD. Nothing going on in and around Hamilton County. We are quiet right now across the entire viewing area, but that will not last for long. Because if you look to the west of Cincinnati, there is some big thunderstorm activity moving our way. That's that big line that should arrive between 12 and 12:30. Very strong winds, isolated tornadoes, hail, a lot of lightning, and torrential rains. You will most likely hear the sirens go off because there is a tornado watch in effect, and if it's on top of that, if we get severe thunderstorm warnings, sirens will go off across the area. Or if tornado warnings are issued, sirens will go off across the region as well. Tornadoes along the line like this are very difficult to pick out. They would drop quick, do their damage, and then move on. They're not the classic single-cell tornado cells. These are associated with a quick-moving line of thunderstorms that should move in between 12 and 12:30 tonight into the downtown Cincinnati area. Temperature-wise, we're still in the mid to upper 70s. It's a soupy air mass. Winds are all over the place. Middletown winds out of the north. The International Airport winds out of the south, down to 65 by 7 o'clock in the morning. Thunderstorms for the next couple of hours, a little bit of a break, more thunderstorm activity possible tomorrow. We'll detail the next couple of hours, the next 7 days. We've got some pictures as well in just a few minutes. Now back to the news desk with Robin Camp.
All right, Tim, thanks. The first line of storms ripped up trees, damaged roofs, and pelted homes with hail in Greensburg, Indiana.
People living there were out tonight cleaning up the damage left behind. And Local 12's Angela Ingram joins us live. She's in Greensburg right now. Angela?
Well, Rob, I'm at the airport, and you may be able to see behind me some of the damage that happened here. The roof of a hangar where they keep the airplanes is ripped off, and that's just some of the damage. People have been out here all day taking a look at it, and many couldn't believe how much damage was caused in such a short period of time. This is all that's left of a barn that once stood in Greensburg. Pieces of it are strewn yards away. More than an hour after the storm, there was still hail littering the grass. When the sirens started and the clouds began swirling, people took cover in their basements.
I just got home from work and brought my daughter in, which is special needs, and told her to get in the basement. Our power went off, and she was about halfway down crying.
In neighborhoods, homeowners tried to clean up downed trees, some blocking roadways. Philip Oldham's basement flooded and hail pelted his house, damaging siding.
Considering brought back to call the Duke Energy and see if they wanted to take that out, which they probably would have, but the tree was there when we moved here. But, a lot of things to deal with here.
Damage is widespread, but most of the more severe damage is concentrated near the airport and a nearby park. Most people in Greensburg will have a lot of cleaning up to do, but many were more concerned with their family's safety.
We have family that lives on the other side of town where it's really bad, so we're just trying to make sure everybody's all right and safe.
Now, Duke Energy services this area, and at this point, there are still crews around the area taking a look at the damage.